Hello everybody and welcome back to A Court of Words and Pages. My name is Natalie and welcome to another weekly reading vlog, or as it's probably more, correct to say, a weekend reading vlog, as it is currently Thursday, June 17th, which also means it's officially summer. I got out of school officially at a bright and sunny 11:07 a.m. this morning after a few hours of absolutely boring band practice for graduation tonight. And yes, it's summer. I'm free. Well, not quite yet, as I do have to play, as the band is playing at graduation this evening. It's more like evening, and my sister is graduating, so that's exciting. But besides that, I'm done with school. Oh, and besides some summer work that I do have to do for some classes, but besides that, I am free. So, what am I currently reading? Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Shigeru. I have been trudging along at this one. In this book, we follow three people, Ruth, Kathy, and Tommy, who were all once students at this private school in the English countryside, and they were very sheltered from the outside world, and just they've had a strange life. And as Kathy's older, these two of her friends have come back into her life, and it's making her reflect a bit back on her childhood years and just on her life. And there's an overlaying mystery. I'm about 30 pages from the end of this, and I don't know, because there's this mystery as like, these people aren't normal people. There's something wrong, or not something wrong, but there's something strange. And that's really what the mystery is evolving around, and I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a book that very much hinges on the mystery, the reveal. Like, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? And I don't really know. I do feel like the book is dragging a bit, but you know, I'm sure it's going to be fine, and I'm excited to finish it off. And then besides that, I don't know what else I'm going to read this week. I'm looking at my TBR for the month, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to finish this. I have not been reading a lot recently, just because with school stuff, it's all been crazy. Like, on Monday and Tuesday were just like throwaway days at school. We did nothing, I did nothing, and then I went home and did nothing. And then yesterday, which was Wednesday, they had, for all the honor students, we went to a amusement park that's about an hour or so away, and I just had the best time with all of my friends. It was so much fun. I rode all the big roller coasters. I faced my fear of, like, this is the biggest one. Like, I like roller coasters, but at this amusement park, there's just this big one that's, like, your typical, like, up really high and slow, stop at the top, and then big hills. And I never wanted to go on it because I was always terrified, but I went on it yesterday, and honestly, it was maybe one of my favorite roller coasters at that park, so I know I love it. But yes, that's kind of what I've been up to. I really need to do some editing, but will I get that done today? Who knows, because I want to go read. But so yes, Never Let Me Go, that's what I'm currently reading, and I will update you all probably once I finished it. See y'all then. Happy Friday. I had such grand reading plans for this evening. I was going to spend most of my evening reading, and then I was going to watch the Olympic trials. The track trials start today at night. And then that all went to waste. I mean, first off, I watched YouTube, and then I was doing Duolingo. And then when I finally sat down, I was like, I'm gonna start reading. I checked the 76ers score. So I'm not even a huge basketball fan. Like, obviously, because I live in Philly, I support the Sixers, and like, obviously I wanted them to win tonight because they'd won the last 2 games leads. I'm terrified if they're gonna win the series or not. But I checked the score, and it was like 7 minutes left, and it was like a 7-point game, and then I started watching it, and then I had to watch the rest of it. Thank God we won. I don't know about Sunday, though. It will be a close one, but you all are not here for basketball talk. What you are here for is reading updates, and indeed, I guess I have some of those. So, Never Let Me Go. I finished it, and mixed feelings, unfortunately. I'd probably give it like a 3.5 stars. The ending just felt very lackluster to me. Like, it felt incomplete, and I don't regret reading it, because even though I didn't end up loving the book, I had a great reading experience. Like, I don't know, it was just something where I was so excited to pick up the book each time I was reading it, and I enjoyed that. But unfortunately, the ending of the book just kind of was a bit too lackluster, and it just felt like it was missing something. So unfortunately, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, but I still enjoyed it. And now I'm currently reading, as in I am 11 pages into The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys. And I don't really know a whole ton about what this book is about, but it is set in Madrid in 1957 under the oppressive regime of Francisco Franco, I think is his name. And yeah, there's some secrets, and yeah, we're following a girl named Anna who lives there in Spain, and Daniel, who is a journalist coming over and is going to uncover some secrets. But I will not going to be reading. I am about to go watch the Olympic drag qualifying. So yes, I will check in with you all tomorrow. Hello and a happy Saturday. So I figured I'd come and update this vlog because I'm about to start editing last week's vlog, and it's going to be like 5 minutes long maybe, which is rough. So I figured, like, even if I don't have like a lot of reading updates, I can still like come and just like talk, I guess, if that makes sense. So I don't have the Fountains of Silence on me, but I think I made it to like page 50 or so last night, and I don't really have a lot of opinions about it so far. The one thing I'm not enjoying as much is I feel like I don't have a really strong grasp on the characters. Like, in the synopsis of the book, it only talks about 2 characters, but we've had a lot more perspectives in this book, and I'm afraid it's not going to be able to do what it did, Ruta Sepetys did in Salt and Sea, where I was able to really connect with the characters and form a really strong bond with them. So far, I just haven't been able to do that, but I'm also only 60 pages in, and I still do have a lot of hope for it. But I actually haven't read any today. I've been working on editing, and I need to do a lot more editing today because we're going away for 2 weeks in less than a week, so I need to try to get as much content prepared as I can, which is kind of rough because like a lot of the content coming up is like end of the month stuff, like TBRs and wrap-ups, and I can't film that really that early, so I need to film as much as I can besides those videos and just hope I can find a way to edit on vacation and film there. So yeah, I mean, it's fine. So I've completely filmed a video. Completely edited a video. I have a little checklist of everything I need to do. So I need to edit another video and then film one. And then I need to do a bit of cleaning. So I'll probably actually listen to an audiobook while I do that. And I will probably be listening to Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which I've been in the process of rereading this book for almost a month. Yikes, but I'm finally going to get back to it, and this is the first book in the Dark Artifices book, which is part of the Shadowhunter series, and I don't love going into what the series is about because it could be seen as spoilers for other Shadowhunter series, but it's basically Shadowhunters who fight demons. And yeah, in this one we're following Emma and Julian, and it was one of my favorite series. Well, I think Lady Midnight is one of my favorite books in the Shadowhunter series, so I'm excited to continue my reread of it. I need to clean my bathroom, and just I have some organizational stuff I could do around my room. So yeah, I think that'll probably be what I do. I'm actually currently catching up on some booktube, but besides that, I think that's pretty much it. It's currently like 3:30, so I do have a good chunk of the afternoon left. I'm just trying to get as much done as I can today because also Father's Day is tomorrow, so I won't be doing as much me stuff like editing and stuff like that tomorrow. So I will check in with you all probably later today once I've read a bit more. Another random Saturday update. Still, no reading has happened today, but I'm just kind of resigned to the fact that that's not going to happen. I've finished editing a reading vlog, which thank goodness. Whew. But I did just want to mention and say, I didn't talk about this, but I did DNF A Crown of Gilded Bones. Partially because my library hold on it ran out, but also I was not enjoying that and I felt no inclination to pick it back up. So that book is DNF. I don't know, it may be one I return to, but I don't really think so. So just wanted to come add this random thought. Gonna go back to working on videos. Bye. Hello and welcome to Natalie's Sunday reading updates. So it is pretty late on Sunday, it's reached 10. And today it's been a chill day. I didn't have a lot of time to update y'all today because it was Father's Day, so we went out with my dad and we did a hike around the old naval yard at Philly, and it was a really nice hike, and it was nice to spend time with the family. But I did do some reading. So first off, I've gotten hooked onto Elle Kennedy books recently. I read the first 3 books in her first series, I forget, the Off-Campus series, prior to this week, and I completely forgot to mention it, but I started reading The Score. I'll throw up the picture of it because I don't remember what it's called. Oops. And this one is Tucker and Sabrina's book, and I'm not going to really go into too much about what these books are about, but basically the general premise of this series is it's just playing these 4 guys who play college hockey and their roommates, and it's just each of their romances with a different girl. And, you know, Tucker's always kind of been the kind of more quiet, not quiet one, but serious one kind of type like that. And we meet Sabrina throughout the books, and I really enjoyed this. I loved seeing like the personal growth on each side, and I just thought it was a good one, and I gave it like 4 stars. And then I also read The Chase, which is the first book in the Briar U series, which is the spin-off series, which is kind of following like the next generation of hockey kids at this school. And so this first one, we're following Summer, who is the younger sister of Dean, who we meet in the first series. And you know, she's kind of flighty. She just transferred to the school after getting kicked out of Brown, and then she has to move in with some of the hockey boys, and this is her romance with Fitz or Fitzy or something. We also meet him in the first series, but he isn't as big of a main character. He's kind of always in the background, kind of like Tucker's silent, serious, doesn't really show emotions. And it's their romance, as Summer, ever since she has met him, has had a really big crush on him. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I absolutely love this. It's actually maybe like a 5-star, if not more like a 4.5-star. And like, it's like objectively, like, it's not the same quality necessarily as like The Hero of Ages and like other more complex fantasy books, but like it was so much fun, and I just had a really enjoyable reading experience. So yeah, I think I may give it like 4.5 stars. I really enjoy it, and probably soon, like in a few days, I will be reading the next one, which is, I don't know, The Risk maybe, and I'm really excited to continue on with Elle Kennedy's series, and yeah. Now, so that was those books. I've also been reading something else, and that is The Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys, and oh my god, this book. So, I don't know how much I've told you all about what this is about. So, our 2 main characters in this book, it's set in Spain under the rule of Francisco Franco, and one of our main characters, Daniel, is a American teenager. He's really interested in photography and photojournalism, and he's come over to Madrid with his family, and he's very inquisitive, peeking into a lot of stuff, discovering a lot of secrets in Spain. And then our other main character is Anna, who is a maid at the hotel Daniel is staying at, and they grow closer. And Anna's family also, is it the Republic they worked for? I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I can't exactly remember what the proper term was. Like, there were 2 sides fighting, and Anna's side was Anna's parents were on the side that did not win, and so her family has to be very careful about what they do, and they're quite poor. And you know, Daniel and her kind of get involved, and he's trying to rope her along into trying to uncover some of the secrets, and it's a really, really fascinating story, and I'm absolutely adoring it. I have about 70 or so pages left, and something really interesting is about 100 pages from the end, there's like an 18-year time jump. So it's gonna be interesting, I think, to see kind of what happens from here. Like, it jumps to the point where Franco dies. So yeah, I'm quite interested to see where this one goes. And after that, I think I'm gonna pick up Lore, because I think on Tuesday I might want to be doing like a 24-hour readathon, which would be a different vlog, because I think this vlog is just gonna go up to like the end of tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm thinking that, so I'm trying to get a lot read, or not a lot read, but like I'm trying to finish this and then start Lore before the readathon. So yeah, that's kind of all I have to update you all. I will maybe talk later once I've finished this, but I will talk to you all later. Okay, I finished The Fountains of Silence. Wow. Okay, I was not expecting that kind of final twist that happened, but I really liked the way this book talked about something that, you know, only came to light in recent years. I think from reading the author's note, something that was very much hidden for a really long time about what was happening in Spain. So I really liked that. I liked it. I thought it wasn't quite as emotional as Salt to the Sea, but I was gripped. It was a really quick read. It was very emotionally impactful, so I think I'm giving it 4 stars. Wow. Fountains of Silence by Ruta Sepetys. Really good. I think she's only published 3 books, and so now I've read 2 of them. So yeah, I'm probably going to read Between Shades of Grey sometime soon, because I really enjoyed the 2 Ruta Sepetys books I've read so far. So might as well just complete her backlist, you know? Alright, well, I'm going to start lore tonight. I don't think I'll update you all again, so I will talk to you all tomorrow with my reading updates for lore. I feel like we should all say a prayer for past Natalie. Oh, how wrong she was. How optimistic she was with how much I was going to read. Obviously, that did not happen. So it is many, many, many days later. It is currently Thursday, and let's start off by addressing the obvious. I have slightly pink hair now. I decided to dye my hair, and yes, it is pink now. Yay. But yeah, like I said, it's currently Thursday, and this vlog, let's just say, has not been extended. I'm here to close it out. Finally, I've been delaying doing this for many days. So obviously, no 24-hour readathon happened on Wednesday, and not much reading has happened, unfortunately. I've just been enjoying break, enjoying myself, but on Monday I did manage to read 50 pages of lore, and I am enjoying it a lot so far. I'm not going to give you all a synopsis of this. I will just give you a brief overview. We're set in this world where every 7 years the Aegon happens, where basically 9 great gods are forced to walk the earth as mortals for punishments as past deeds that they have done, and then there are these families that hunt them, and if you kill a god, you become the god. Following Lore, whose family was murdered, and then she's back in the hunt now, basically. There's more to it, but yeah, I mean, I still have a lot of questions, and there's a lot of characters that just you're kind of thrown with, but I have high, high hopes for this. But yes, this is the end of the vlog. I have edited up to this point, so I'm just filming this closing clip to put in. And yeah, it was a bit of a crazy weekend vlog that turned into a bit longer, but you know, it's all good. I'm closing it out tonight because we leave for vacation tomorrow, but that is it for this video. Down below, you find links to all of the books I talked about, as well as my Goodreads and my Bookstagram, if you want to follow me there. Subscribe to see more content from me, and I will see you all in my next video very soon. Bye!